Hello everyone and welcome to my channel Sab Aasan Hai. I hope you had watched the last first two part of Cloud HCM fundamental or Cloud HCM or Cloud basics, where I had explained about the value sets and the flex fields. And in this particular topic, I am going to be covering lookups and the action and action reasons. So those who are watching this video directly, I had given the link for both value set, which I had covered as this particular series as a part one, and similarly, I had given the link for a second topic, which was the flex fields, which is covered as a part of the part two. In this particular, I am going to cover both lookups and action and action reasons. So where and how we are going to use them. So let's move. So as a part of our next topic, we are going to learn about these lookups. So lookups are something which require for doing the validation, and it's having some additional functionality which we had seen in value set. Similar we can identify, but there are some differences are there between the lookups and the value sets. So there are actually there are three different types of lookups are available. One are the standard, second one is the common lookup, and third one is a set enable lookup. So we will go one by one that what are these different types of lookup. Now if we talk about the standard lookups, these are the just a simple code and the meaning, just a simple code and the meaning. It does not having any type of other information available, whereas set enable refer to a reference data set. If you remember, those who had seen how we are able to assigning the business set assignment to the business unit when we are creating it, or when we are bifurcating a data, like if I want to bifurcate a data, or if I want to create a separation of data between the two different BUs. Remember, if you have understand the BU creation, I have a one separate video on creation of the business unit, how we can able to identify the business unit and what are the business required mapping. So you can go through it. I'll share the link on my channel about this set assignment and the creating the set enabled associate reference data set. So this is something which refer for a particular business set assignment if I want to bifurcate. So if I'm logging, say I have one implementation doing in US, if I'm doing in one UK, and for these countries, if I want to enable certain references for other thing, I can do using the set enable lookup type. Whereas the common is a lookups that have attributes that we use for creating it the uh, the standard lookup which we cannot achieve from the standard, then we use the common lookups. Most of the time, most of the HR related module, the standard ones are available in the common lookup. So in this, what we will do, we will try to understand how we can identify the lookups, where we can find it out, and how we can able to create if want to create a new lookup. So let us log into the application. So here I will log in with my username, and on this particular screen we will able to find it out this enterprise. Under the my enterprise we have setup and maintenance, or we have an option to go from the navigator. We can click on the navigator, and from my enterprise we can go to the setup and maintenance to find out that what are the different lookups available in the system. These lookups are very simple and easy. I will explain some basic concepts so that you can go and do the practice and create in your environment. So click on the search link and then find the task called define lookups. So when I click on the define lookups, we will find that there are three different types of lookups are there. Manage standard lookups, manage common lookups, and manage set enabled lookups. So what I will do, I will showcase you the different functionality, and in one of the scenario, I will show you how we can able to create lookup as well. And most important part, if I want to search that on one particular page, what are the lookups available, or on particular functional area, what are the lookups available, that I will show you, and you can amend that if you want to add certain other values. Now, let us first move to see what are the standard lookups looks like. I will go to do the blind search. So these are my lookups. So just understand the different functionality of this. So when we are creating a lookup, so we can click and create on the lookup part. We can create a lookup using the lookup type. What are the lookup type I am creating it? What is the meaning and what is the description? So normally what happen is that when we see in an application, we are seeing only the meaning. Now this code is not visible to the end user or the user, those who are looking for. But yes, this code we can use in our any of the reporting purpose or any of the functionality we want to use it in the backend. We can use these codes for our reference purpose. But for the business users or for the end users, the things that is visible to them is about the meaning part. Now, if you can see here you will find three different configuration level. One is known as system, one is known as extension, and one is known as a user. What does it mean? So system means it is system generated and we can't do any amendment or any changes in these type of lookup. So this is maintained by the Oracle and we do not have a privilege for modifying them. Second come the extension, like if I want to add certain values. So if I will show you, so for example, if I'm seeing this particular lookup, these are the values available for 1972 SIC. These are the lookup available. Now I cannot use or amend it. See, you can see enable, disable is not available for me for this particular lookup code. Okay, for this particular lookup code because this is managed by the system. Now, if I want to have to see this extension part, I can go and create our own lookup. Okay, so I have an option that I can go and create a lookup code for this particular type because this is an extension. Our Oracle allows me to do the extension, and then comes my lookup type, configuration type as a user, which I can modify it if I want to change, if I want to enable, if I want to disable. So these are the different purposes of it. Okay, so these are the main thing we have to keep it, that which type of lookup we can able to modify, which type of lookup we can amend it, and which type of lookup we cannot amend any at all. Now let's see and view the common lookups. Just find the difference that what are standard and what are common lookups are there. So let me do and again a blind search. So in this, we are having a meaning, the description, lookup type, and the module for which it is going to be get associated. So for example, if I'm looking for the absence category, these are the values. Now this is extension label. It means we can go and amend these values. Okay, we can go and amend these value. Okay, so this, if we want to create any type of lookup code, I can go and do it, but I cannot modify the existing one. See here, I can change the meaning. I can change the meaning of it, but if I want to tag to some other country, I cannot. I will explain this in 2 minutes that what this tagging means. So just understand that this is my system extensible. I can add another lookup type. If I want to add it, I will just add another code which I want to use it. Then if I go and see the user one, say for example absence reason, if I am creating an absence reason for the absence management, this is user defined. I can create as many as reasons I want. Okay, it does not require to depending on the system. And then there are certain type called as an extension. Okay, if I want to be get extended, I can use it now. In this extension, what does it mean? See, this tagging means that this country, this is particular, these lookup code are country specific or the legislation is specific. So this particular will be available for all and specific for US as well. This is specific for your US address, so plus for US. Similarly, you will find there is the minus also, including all country, but not for that particular country. Okay, so if I'm putting a minus sign, I will see if I can able to show you something like that. Yeah, so for example, this is user action. Which one is for allow lookup code? Yeah, this is user one. So let me see global absences. This is system, so I cannot able to create it. I cannot do any modification. Extensible. Okay, so this is not text. So these are system specific. Extension and system are always maintained by the Oracle, whereas user we can able to create it by hand. Now, if I want to see, now let us go another lookup type, which is my reference set enabled one. So these are my set enabled one, and here I want to use it as a reference group name. Now reference group name we can go and create it using the set assignment reference set. So there we can assign this group reference and then give us the meaning and the purpose which module we want to use it. So this reference group is coming normally that if I want for a specific business unit data set for any specific business, these value sets should be appear or these lookups should be appear, then we have to create this type of lookups. Okay, so now another placeholder for identifying the lookup. Let me cancel this. Suppose for example, if I want to identify that for a particular module what all lookups are available, how we can able to identify from here also. And let's go to this main setup and maintenance. That will be more easy. So if I'm clicking on the work structure, I will say all tasks. Here you will find all the lookups, like for example, what are the lookups available for location, what are the lookups available for position, or simple click on the search star on the lookup. Just put on the lookup and then click on the search. So here you will find the complete lookup available in the work structure. See, whatever the lookups are available, say for example, manage lookups for location, for organization, for bargaining unit, for assignment code, for jobs lookup, for position lookup. So let us see what are the position lookups are there. So manage job and manage position lookup. So when I click on this particular task, I will find that okay, these are the lookups which is associated to my position functionality. So if you see, if we have created the position, what you will find, like for example, I will show you how to create a position. Say evaluation system is there. So in that you will find that there are two type of, one is a custom and one is the A. Okay, and what are the values appearing in this that we can able to create. So under this evaluation system, there are two codes are available, correct? So we had seen it. I'll show you. Let me show and create one position so that you will get an idea what I'm talking about. So let's go and create manage position. Most important in this is that to identify that where the lookups are defined and how I can amend it. Otherwise, rest of the things are standard, very much straightforward, very much clear. So let me create one position. Just select one business unit, say US. Under US, we are creating it. Yeah. So I will. So what I had done, I had selected this HR service desk department and then selected a job. So this is. I'll go to next. See here, you can find it out that this is my evaluation system. Now this is my lookup, correct? This is my lookup, and we had seen it's only two types of lookups are available, correct? So now what we will do, we will go and created the different types of lookups that we want to create it. So let me go back again to the creation of my lookup code if I want, and then we will go and see how we can able to create them. So we'll go there back and select. Go to the position lookup. Evaluation system. This is a lookup type, and under this we want to create another value. So what we will do, we'll come at this particular page, and then we can define our own lookup codes. This is an extension. It means that I have an option where I can enable it. So let me define one QS. I'm just giving any 001 code, not required. If you want, you can give the date as well. Okay, my own method. Okay, I'm just giving in my own method name, and then I am not giving the tag. Let it be available across the application and for all legislation. Save and close. Done. Go to manage position. So I'll create the same position which I was using it for the same business units, US1. So what should be the outcome, that the code that I had created, the lookup that I had created, it should be appear in my valuation system. So that is my and ask. HR service desk and the HR service center manager. That's my job that I want to use it. Okay, and go to next. See, this is how my value in the lookup that I had created it, which is now appearing. So this is my own. If I want to use it, I can use it. So this is how we can go and create our own lookups that we want to create it. Okay. So if we want to identify that how we can able to uh, find all my lookups available in an application, very simple and easy way. This is one of the method. If you want, you can commit, you can find out that these are the lookups, and then basis on this meaning you can search it. So for example, if I want to search one, I can go search as a part of the common. Most of them come as a part of the common module related to the HR. Most of them come as a part of the common. So we'll go again on this menu item, click on the search, and then define lookup. Click on the common lookups. Search for the module, say HR. If I want to know all my HR lookups, just click on the module HR and search it. And if you know very specific, then you can able to come. So these are all my, say for HR module, you can say for example contact. So when I'm creating any of my contacts, so I can find that okay, if I want to amend anything, I can amend it. See now here it is specific to my legislation or the code. So which all I am giving it, it is specific to only these legislation will going to be get appear. Okay, and this is especially for this particular legislation, so where I can add this. Again, the important part that we have to know about it on the lookup configuration part, that what we mean by the system configuration. So if I want to delete any of the lookup type, if it is user based, yes, I can go and delete it. If it is extensible, no, I cannot go and delete it. System, definitely we know we cannot go and able to delete it. If I want to insert any new codes, yes, I can do it in user type, but not in the system type. Extensible, yes, I can do it. If I want to update any of the tags, If it is user based, yes, we can do it. If it is extensible or system generated, no, we cannot go and amend any of the tag. If I want to update any of the module, I can update the module as a part of my user, but not in the part of my system and extension. So these are the few key things we have to remember it when we are talking about the lookups. Now the question will come that we have seen the value set as well, and why we required a lookup. So there is a few common differences are there that we should know it. See in the list of values, okay, in the when we see the values which is coming it, lookup type is always static. Okay, we cannot create any dynamic value. As we have seen in the value set, we are having an option, we can create a subset, or even based on the table we can create a value set, whereas in lookup it is not possible. Validation we can define like dependent and independent, so we can create a validation, but in the lookup we cannot. Now the format type very important in my value set. The format type we can have any like character, number, date time, we had seen it, whereas in lookup it's only character. We cannot have a multiple option available. Another limitation or the feature of what functionality what you can say is that the length of my character, the length which you are seeing it, which is limited. It is not go beyond, like in the value set we can go up to 4,000 character, but in this I think 60 or 120 recently some Oracle has, but earlier it was 30 character. Now they have increased some value of the meaning. Okay, duplication of values. So in lookups we cannot have a duplication of values, whereas in value set it allow the duplicate of value. So these are the few common differences and common part and understanding between the lookups and the value set. It's easy, and you just go and try it, create it. If any questions are there, put it in the comment section. So if you want some clarification, I can give it to you. Now let us move to the last topic, which is so the last topic in this series is about the actions and action reasons. So it's very simple again. So you had seen it that most of the places we are having an actions. Say for example, simple. If I want to add a new person record, correct? If you want to add a new person record, and when we are creating it, the action which we perform is when we go to the screen, I'll show you new person, or when we create new person, there's a higher action will come over there, and under that higher there is a certain reason. So from where it is coming, how we can able to configure it, if we want to add certain actions, how we can able to do it, and similarly if I want to add some more action reason, how we can able to do it. So this is I will show you in this particular topic. Now let us log into the application. So I log in an HR application. Let me show you. I am clicking on the my client group and then click on the new person. So when I click on the new person, clicking on hiring a person. Okay. So this is hire action. Currently we are having a hire, and under this hire we are having only these two reasons are there. Now if I want to create this actions and this action reasons, this is we will see how we can go and create them. So to find out where we can go from the work structure, so from my client group, if we go down under this workforce structure, when you click on the workforce structure, come down, and then you will find out this actions and actions reason will be there. So other processes you will find configure actions and actions reason. So let's click first, we create then actions. We'll see what are the actions are available. So these are my all actions are available. If we want, we can create our own actions. These are all standard actions are available. Correct. So these are all my actions. So for example, create grade, create positions, create job, create location, create organization. So these are all my different types of actions are available. Delete grade. If I'm deleting a grade, these are different options are available. Correct. So we have to create an action under as a type of under the hire, that okay, hire an employee. If we want to create it, how we can able to create them. Currently we had seen that only one is available. Let us go and create one action. We'll go on the top, click on the add button. Okay, give the code that you want to give it. So for example, I'm going to create a, again the code you can define by your own. So rehire, let me give an option of rehire. Okay, so rehire, I'm creating any option, select the type. So add new employee, so we'll see it over there. Create hire an employee, so this will be the type of my hire an employee. Okay, start date, use somewhere of month 1951, and we keep it as a start date. Okay, continue. Now we need to create a reason associated with the reason. We have to select it, the existing reason. So if it is there, we can go and create it. Otherwise, we have to create our own reason. So relevant reason is not available, no issues. We'll go and create a reason. Submit this. So we'll go back again on the action reason. Action reasons. Create our own reason. So we give our own reason, say rehire against budgeted position or whatever, against budget, or maybe whatever the reason you want to give it. Or budgeted position, simple. Budgeted headcount. I am rehiring this because I have a budget for this. So this is the value I'm giving it, and then submit it. You can create multiple action reason you want to do it. Now go back again to your actions. We have created action, search for it. Yeah, this is we had created it. Rehire, and we will continue again from here. Add that particular reason that we created it. See, this is just we had created it. Start date. And then submit it. So this is how we have created it. Now let us see how it's going to be get visible in an application. So we'll log in, as we will click on my client group again. You go to new person. Yeah, we come to this new person. Click on hire an employee. Under my client group, new person, hire an employee. Now we are having another action called rehire. And under the, when I'm selecting a rehire, I will be having a budgeted headcount. So this is how you can go and create these actions and action reasons. In that particular option, you will find so many actions and action reason. And if you want to create your own custom one, you can go and create it. So now let us see what is pending in this. So this is here we are concluding all our part 3. Again, those who are skipped the previous content, link is below in the description. You can go and watch those part 1 and part 2, which is very useful, which will help you to understand all the basic concepts of the Fusion application or cloud application, which is across common in most of the modules. So it's not only specific to one particular functionality, but it's a framework what Oracle is providing it. So link is there, and thank you once again for watching my channel, and request you to please subscribe it, as well as click on the uh, bell icon, so that whenever I'm posting a new videos, you will get a notification, and hit a like button, so I know that you are watching it and you are liking it. Thank you once again for watching this series. See you again.